my beautiful gente? This is week 3 for me on my fitness journey. And this week has been very inconsistent. Been missing a lot of my morning workouts, which I had to make up later on this weekend and double them up during my weekend workouts, which then leads to the topic of this week and what shows up with every fitness journey, and that is inconsistencies. It's something that we have to deal with it. It's one of those things that either discourages you or teaches you a lesson if you let it. Last week, I discussed about resetting when life just gets too crazy and messy. This week, we're going deeper because here's the truth. Inconsistencies are inevitable. It's part of the process, but how you respond to it matters. And let's be real, habits are hard to break. There's actual science behind why it feels so difficult. Habits are wired into our brain literally. When we repeat something enough times, our brain creates neural pathways that makes it easier to do that thing automatically. That's why breaking a bad habit feels like a battle. You're not just changing a behavior, you're rewiring your brain, and that takes time, effort, and consistency. Here's the kicker. Research shows it takes anywhere from 21 to 66 days to build a new habit, and depends on its complexity. That's why so many of us struggle. We expect immediate change, but when does the real change happen? And it doesn't work like that. Breaking a bad habit is even harder because it's not just about stopping the behavior. It's about you have to replace it with something else. If you don't, your brain will fall back to what's familiar and it craves that comfort. For example, for me, one of my bad habits is skipping meal prep. I grab fast food when I don't prep because it's easy and familiar. So instead of saying don't eat fast food, I've started replacing that habit by dedicating my Sundays to meal prepping. By doing that, I'm removing the temptation of convenience. I'm making healthier choices automatically because I've set myself for success. And let me tell you, it feels good to know I'm in control of that. Building habits that stick is all about 3 things. And here they are. The first one is to replace them. You can't just stop a bad habit. You have to swap it out for something better. For example, I used to scroll endlessly on my phone before bed. It wasn't doing me any favor. I'll lose sleep and wake up exhausted. And then that makes me not be able to go to the gym in the morning. Now, instead of scrolling, I just reflect on my day, journal my thoughts, or lie in bed and listen to thunderstorms on Spotify. I know it's funny, but it's what makes me go to sleep. That change helps me fall asleep faster and I wake up feeling more refreshed. Replacing mindless scrolling with something calming has greatly improved my energy and mindset. Number 2 is build. Start small. You will burn out if you try to change too much at once. This month, I committed to attending at least 1 workout session per day instead of trying to go twice a day consistently. Why? Because forcing myself to overdo it isn't sustainable, even though I know I can do it. Showing up once a day still keeps me in the game, giving me room to build as I go. Sometimes the best ways to stay consistent is to set goals that feel doable and realistic, even when life gets busy, and then you can layer it on. Number 3, learn. Not everything you try will work, and that's okay. When a habit doesn't stick, don't see it as a failure. Instead, ask yourself, why didn't this work for me? And then make the adjustment. Maybe the habit was too ambitious, or perhaps you need a different strategy. Make it fit your lifestyle. It's all a part of the process. Building habits, it's about progress, not perfection. So with that being said, let's talk about the actual battle of breaking a bad habit. It's hard because bad habits usually feel good at the moment. They're tied to instant gratification. Think about it. Fast food, skipping a workout, scrolling social media, they all give us that quick dopamine hit. But on the flip side, these habits don't serve us in the long run. That's why replacing them is so powerful. When you start building habits that align with your goals, you're shifting your brain to crave what's good for you instead of what's easy. It's not about being perfect, it's about showing up, even when it's hard. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. The truth is that breaking habits and building new ones is messy and an imperfect process. But here's what I want you to remember. You're getting stronger every time you choose to fight that old habit, even if you don't win every battle. You're reprogramming your brain one choice at a time. And that is progress, and that is something to celebrate. So, here is my question to y'all. What's one habit you're ready to replace? And what's one small routine you can start building this week to help it bloom? So go ahead, please share your thoughts in the comments. Let's hold each other accountable, because this isn't just my journey, it's ours. And remember, mi gente, it's not about getting it perfect. It's about learning, trying, and showing up again and again. Let's crush it this week. You got this, and I'm rooting for all of y'all. Hasta luego. Love you.